Bola boy to the rack. Oh, Elliot Kobo. What a pass from Shred. Lighty from way downtown. It's home, it's good.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Turkish Airlines EuroLeague Watchalong, where you get to watch the EuroLeague Game of the Week. I'm your host, yours truly, Anthony Goods, representing Swish Cultures, and we got another special guest. Man, he's been a guy I've been following for a very long time, from college to the NBA to Europe. He wreaks havoc on both ends of the court, man. Please give a nice EuroLeague welcome to my man, Briante Weber. Briante, what's good, bro?
What's going on? What's going on, man? I appreciate the opportunity to be here to talk hoops, to watch hoops, man, to relive some great moments. I hope we get some good basketball today.
Man, you already know, man. We got two really good teams, man. A lot of buckets on both sides, man. We got CSKA Moscow, Asvel going head to head, man. It's gonna be a real interesting game, man. I'm excited for this one, man. It's a lot of bucket getters on the floor, man. So um, it's for sure going to be a delight, man. Back in round 6, these two teams faced off. Asvel was able to come away with the win at home, 70-68. It was a very close game. Started off, Asvel got into a big lead, early on, an 18-point lead, and CSKA was able to come back in the third quarter, but Elliot Kobo scored 8 of the Asvel's last 10 points and a floater with like 12 seconds left to decide the game. On the losing side, CSKA in that game, Daniel Hackett had 16, Voigtman had 13, and Lexi Sved had 10 points and 5 assists. So, but I think today's gonna be a little different, man. And what we do here on the watch along is we put people on the spot. So now it's your turn. I need a prediction right now before the game even tips off. I need to know who you think gonna win this game.
I got Asvel, man. I got Asvel. I'm gonna go with my dog Chris Jones and Akoba. I've been watching him. I've been seeing what he's been doing since he got back from injury, and I'm all for the redemption type. So I'm going with Asvel. Of course, I'm going with the French mob, man.
You got the PSG on. You got the
I'm going with the
PSG
French. Yeah.
I ain't mad at that, man. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it wouldn't be a game if there was a little controversy. So I'm going with CSKA. You know what I mean? I think CSKA's going to bounce back. I think, especially having lost to Asvel. I mean, as Hoopers, we all know how important it is not to get swept.
Exactly.
In the season series. So I think CSKA's gonna, being at home, I think they're gonna walk away with this one. But for sure,
Yeah,
as we've seen the entire season, though, man, like Asvel's not gonna lay down. It doesn't matter who they playing against, and like you said, man, they got my man Elliot Kobo and Chris Jones over there leading the way offensively. So they definitely got the firepower to make it a game. But the starting fives are in, so just looking down at the starting fives, man, I'm definitely gonna be leaning on, and we'll get to it as our player matchups. But I'm definitely gonna be looking to see what the backcourts do for both of these teams, especially with Daniel Hackett and Alexi Sved. Hackett coming off of a great week last week, and then as you mentioned, Kobo and Jones. Man, any matchups you looking forward to seeing?
Now that I see it, I like that because I know Hackett. He plays defense, but now he's getting into his
Mm-hmm.
offensive groove of late. Like he's more
Mm-hmm.
mature in the game, so he's still a defensive stopper. So I like to see that PG matchup with a Kobo because Hackett likes to get under you. He's aggressive. He plays defense.
Yeah.
When I played against him, he likes to get into your head. So I want to see that one. That's a good one. Now looking at that.
Yeah, nah. D Hackett's definitely made his name, defensively in EuroLeague, man. And I think Ellie's he's one of the leading scorers of the league, and Chris Jones is he's been in that upper echelon of scorers this year in EuroLeague. So I think it's gonna be a tough game defensively. I think for both teams. There's
Right.
scores in both backcourts, so that'll be interesting. But we got some pregame clips from the coaches. So let's see what they had to say prior to the game.
Your opinion about tonight's game?
Well, it's a back-to-back game. It's an energy game, definitely. Asvel had shown during the championship that they're a very athletic team, hustling on boards, open court. Obviously, they're coming over here with a single game. We have to give it all on the court.
Is all your players ready to play tonight?
No.
Okay.
We have some injuries, we have some illness, but whoever is ready, whoever is going to wear the jersey of CSKA, got to go out there and be ready, and they are ready.
Coach, please, your expectations about tonight's game.
Expectation.
Yeah, your expectations.
With the team we have, we a little short-handed tonight and for some games coming up. So trying to do the best we can against the team of CSKA Moscow. Got some guys back from the last game we played against them, so they think they start playing, really well together. So it's gonna be a tough one, but.
You won CSKA in the first round in France. So what six do you want to bring over from those games to tonight's?
Definitely got to control the first intention. First intention, last game, score a lot of points. You can't let the team like that get going, and then after that, control the offensive rebound. If you keep them in a half-court game, you have a chance.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, both coaches getting ready, man. It's gonna be some haymakers out there, man. I think I really like this matchup here tonight, man. I think we're gonna have a real close game.
This first 5 minutes about to be hectic.
Nah, that's a fact, man. What do you remember? What do you remember about playing against like CSKA? Over the years, like what was something you remember playing against them?
My first game in the EuroLeague was going fresh off the jet, going to CSKA.
Okay.
Man, I had probably energetic. So in the first couple minutes, I had like a quick 8. I thought I was like, okay, EuroLeague, okay, it's advanced college to me. So they were tough. So at the end of the day, I was getting hit by screens, and I'm looking like, oh nah, they really screening out here. So then like I'm hitting the ground like every place. I'm like, nah, this real physical. Like I played in the NBA, you can't touch nobody, but this is woo. I'm like, okay, I gotta turn my hard hat on. Shoot, I don't even think I finished with 10 that game. They put on they turned it up a little bit more defensively, and I was like, yeah, I gotta adjust. I gotta adjust as an adjustment. But for what I remember is they make adjustments fast. They make them very fast, and they're big and they take up a lot of space.
Nah, that's a fact, man. One thing I think about CSKA is regardless of what players are on the team, who's coaching that team, they're going to play a tough brand of basketball.
They're going to play tough.
It's going to be a no-nonsense, like physical game of basketball, and I think it's definitely going to be the case today, man. It's it sounds like from the pregame. From the pregame, talks, it sounds like both teams might be a little shorthanded. So, it's going to be interesting to see, how that plays a role into today's game. But for everybody back home watching on YouTube, please head over to EuroLeague.tv if you want to watch this game and all the rest of the EuroLeague games. EuroLeague.tv. We got a promo code right now, Watchalong 10. That's Watchalong and the number 10. You get 10% off EuroLeague TV, but it excludes those of you that live in Italy and Spain. But I advise all of y'all to head over there so y'all can watch this game, many more, and enjoy the show with us. And if you're looking for more info, you can go to EuroLeague.net and get all the stats, facts, and everything else you may need. So please head over there to check it out and leave your comments, questions, anything you want to ask while we got Briante here. You guys just want to let us know who y'all repping, who y'all predicting to win this game, let us know. This is the EuroLeague Game of the Week, and we'll be getting to those as quickly as we can. But yeah, we're just waiting for this little stream to start, and we're gonna be rolling. But man, I think one of the stories, man, that I've seen with CSKA, obviously, they've dealt with a couple injuries and stuff, man. I think I'm still waiting for Alexei Shved to kind of get into his groove. You know what I mean? I feel like he hasn't really gotten to himself yet. But when he does, I think
he's got a deep duffel. Yes, Lord.
Right.
I think he had probably like one of those games this year. He had maybe one where he had
right where he
when he teed up. Yeah, but I've been looking for him to be up in the the MVP race ever since he got back in the EuroLeague. I was thinking he was gonna be doing what he was doing, but I feel like he got a stretch in him. He got a stretch in him.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. And I think, the adjustment is like, as opposed to when he was on Kimki, like, now he doesn't have the ball in his hands as much. He's not asked to do as much. So, it's just learning to play with other great players. You know what I mean? You got Shengelia and Milutinov and, a bunch of other guys that need to touch the ball as well. So, I think that, he just has to adjust to, his role and stuff. But like you said, I feel like a stretch is in him. And, once he gets that going, I think CSKA's going to look like a completely different team. So, it's only going to take a minute. But, no, I think Alexei's, he's been one of the top scorers and assist men in the league for forever, it seems. So, but the game is underway here, man, and CSKA's up to an early lead. They got the first two buckets, man. Shengelia, one thing I love about Shengelia is he's not afraid. He going to get that rebound and he going to push it down on the other end. He ain't waiting.
He's gone.
And you got to stop the ball.
But it's hard to stop it when it's him coming down the court. You know what I'm saying? You see that, you like,
right.
He eating the rim, too.
Nah, he eating the rim. Nah, that's a fact. But like the funny thing is, when a big is pushing it, obviously the big man don't want to come out there and stop the ball. And as a guard, you don't want to stop the ball for the big man because then he might switch onto a guard too early. So it's like it can kind of throw you off when you got a big pushing it with some pace. With
some intention. The pace and intention. And the intention of actually knowing what to do with that thing.
Nah, for real, because he can pass it, he can handle it. It's definitely a tough call. So, I think he's gonna be definitely one of the guys to watch in this game. But man, I think I'm interested to see Ellie get it going. That's a nice pass and one. Ellie with the nice dime off to Yusufa Fall. Man, Ellie's game is grown, man. I'm so happy for him, especially coming off an injury and
like I was telling you, you get that injury, that game slow down for you, man. He at that point. He at that point. He young. That game slowed down. You could tell how he play now. It's so much slower for him. Like, it's so much slower for him.
Yeah, it definitely is, man. And we already got a YouTube comment, man. Alex Pioneer says, "We love you. Once red, always red." It's got to be Olympiacos fan, man.
Olympiacos.
Once red, you always red.
All right, game 7. They going. There he go. There go your fans. Alexei Shved.
Shved ain't playing. Nah, it's funny, man, because like every time I'm on a Watchalong, it don't matter if a Greek team is playing or not. They in the comments. They gonna let you know, yo, we here.
They trooping. They trooping.
No, for sure, man. They got some great fans over there. How'd you enjoy your time in Olympiacos?
I loved it, man. Those people are so inviting and like once they feel like you giving your all to the game, that's all they ask for, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Wins and losses is a part of it, injuries and all that. But long as they feel like, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't the best player, but the way I play, you can tell I'm putting it all out there. So they accepted
Yeah.
that, and they was real, like they really accepted who I was. That's why Greece was lit. It was definitely a good time.
Yeah, nah, I mean, you definitely put in work, while you was there. And like you said, you were an energy player. What were your expectations coming into Olympiacos? And then when you got there, like what surprised you the most?
I don't think I had any expectations. Overseas was really foreign to me, so I didn't. All I could go off was love and basketball, how they treated the imports. What he
Right,
say?
right,
Give
right.
you the ball, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, basically, that's how I went into there. Like, I want the ball. Like, let me see,
Right,
can I make a team any more better? Like, I'm a point guard, so I have to make the team better when they
right.
control. So it was definitely. It was no expectations, but I just always expected to be the best me and adapt to whatever situation I was in.
Yeah, nah, for sure, man. And we got another comment from Mamulosity. He said, man, why you left from Olympiacos? We need fight players like you. Man, they missing that energy over there, man. You might have to get back
I
on
told
that
you,
jet.
I told you. That's what I'm saying. I only just play. I just play hard. Don't matter what's EuroLeague game or Greek League games. I just
Yeah,
hoop. I like hooping,
right.
and they accept that. Like, that's why I like people that really maybe they don't understand basketball, but they understand people that's hooping. Like, they going to giving it they all.
Mm-hmm.
Shouts
Not
out to
for a
my dog
fact, man.
Niccolo Milutino. There you go.
Yeah, yeah. He just had that bucket, man. What differences have you noticed in his game from back when he was at Olympiacos when y'all was playing together?
His confidence. That's the only thing. His
Mm-hmm.
confidence grew. Like, he knows he's a dominant like player. Like, at Olympiacos, he was like kind of like asking around, like, nah, you do what you do, big fella. Like,
Right.
you get the board, yeah, go back up. Don't pass it out. Like, now he get it in there. He going up with two. He finishing strong. Like,
Aggressive,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, like he used to get an offensive rebound, kick it back out. Like, nah, finish your breakfast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I think that's definitely one of the things, you start to see. I mean, that I think every player goes through that, it's just
Mm-hmm.
just getting that confidence as you get older, you know what I mean? You get a little more comfortable with the
Right.
guys around you and the guys you've seen, and he's definitely one of those guys, man. But what was it like? What was it like playing with like Spanulis as a guard,
Well, me,
especially?
like, I didn't like everybody in the world knew Billy.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I wasn't enough of a basketball junkie to know who he was. So
Okay.
I got in, so I'm just looking at him like it's just an old man playing basketball still in Europe type. But as
Right.
I got to understand who he was, I literally picked his brain as much as I could.
Right.
Like, me and Billy, like, that's like, it was like my big brother. I probably went to his house every chance I could get. I was picking his brain, like, to understand, like,
Mm-hmm.
he was really the king of Europe.
Right.
And
Right.
I had no idea. Cause, like, all I heard was, you going to play with, I'm like, who is that? Like, I don't know no Bill, like, I don't know no Spanulis. Like, who? So then I did
Right.
my research, and I'm like, oh, this is literally a Greek god.
Yeah, nah, for real, walking form, right?
Yeah, like, for real. I'm like, but me being me, I'm in practice. I'm digging in. I'm like, I'm not knowing the
Hmm.
body of work he already put in and how much his body has
Right,
went through. And I'm just like, I don't care. I'm trying to play. Like, I ain't trying to hear none of
right.
that. Like, but then I understood.
Yeah,
So then I took it on a different aspect of in practice with him and understanding what he would do in situations and stuff like that.
yeah, nah, for sure. Ooh, that's good ball movement right there. Um, yeah, man, I think, and that's one of the things is like, as a basketball player, you have to have an ego. You have to have a level of confidence. And at the same time, sometimes you need that, like, oh, I don't know who this guy is. I don't really care who this guy is. But at the same time, for your own personal growth, it's good when you get to play with like a legend like that and kind of, pick his brain and, see what really, makes him tick. Like, I remember back in the day, I was playing at Poe with Ellie Akobo, and Ellie was playing behind DJ Cooper. And, DJ Cooper is like one of the best passers in Europe, especially at that time, man. And DJ being a point guard, being a lefty, and things like that, I feel like Ellie learned so much. And especially this was 2 years before he got drafted. So after DJ left, Ellie came into that starting role, had a big year, got drafted, so on and so forth. But I think, especially just having that vet there and Ellie just learning so much from DJ that season. I mean, DJ set it was like a record in France for assists that hadn't been set for like 30 years. But I think that really helped his career, man. So, it's always dope when you get to play with like guards, especially when they're in your position, like legendary guards that are in your position.
Yeah, legendary guards. Yeah, literally. Like, I've been lucky in my basketball career. I've been blessed. Like, even when I went over to my first time in Europe, I got Billy. Like, I was with CP before. I was with Kimba. I was I've been behind, you know what I'm saying? I've been behind some people that I actually got to pick brains. So then when I got to Europe, I got behind one of the best point guards in Europe history. So boom, got to pick his brain. So like, my level of understanding and basketball IQ that came along from being with it is I think it's elite.
Yeah, nah, for sure, man. It definitely helps, man. It definitely helps. And now, you get to pay it forward and give it to the next generation of young fellas on
Right.
your, on your other teams, man. But we got another question. I can't read his name because it's in what they call it, Cyrillic or whatever the Russian writing said. Mr. Weber, where are you playing right now?
Currently, I'm rehabbing right now. ACL injury last season and Gravelines. So I'm in month 7. So right now I'm in the rehabilitation process. So I'll be somewhere before the season's over.
Yeah,
God
be
willing.
back on the court. Be back on the court.
For sure.
Yeah, nah, I'm already knowing, man. And the people need it, man. The streets need you. The streets need you. The streets
all my
need
pit
you, man.
bulls need me. Yeah, the real Mr. 94 feet gonna bounce back.
I know that's right. Man. And yeah, man, we got an early 13-10 lead halfway through the first quarter. CSKA Moscow is up on Asvel. Looks like Alexei Shved is is going to the line right now, man. It's like I said, man, we're looking to see Lexi's coming out party might be today, man. I got a feeling.
We might have spoke him up. we might have spoke him up.
Nah, man, I think CSKA's in a good mood. I mean, if you go back to their last game, Daniel Hackett, who got the ball right now, he was an MVP last week. And, he's coming off of that game with big confidence, has 17 points and 6 assists, hitting 4 3-pointers and, of course, 5 rebounds, man. So Daniel just being a vet, EuroLeague champ in 2019, he's it's good to have a player.
Man, you could tell.
Yeah. You got a player like that playing well offensively. I think you're in good shape at that point. So it's
and the crazy thing about it, his offense is most of the time it's a plus for the team. So like him getting up in there, him having those games and being there, it takes a lot off of a lot of those players' shoulders. So then it makes them gel even more when when he going, it makes their team look even more like deadly.
Yeah, for sure. Because he's not one of those guys you expect to go out there and score. Like he's kind of like that Swiss Army knife. He's gonna do a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? He's gonna give you some points, some rebounds, some steals. He's gonna defend. Like he's gonna do some stuff that's not gonna show up on the stat sheet. So Yeah, so once he has once he has these type of games, like, it definitely helps, man. But I want to bring somebody to your attention, man. On Asvel, the young boy out there, Matthew Strazzle, number 32,
Ooh, that's
the
my young
point
boy
guard, the
right there.
young
You know,
boy, the young boy.
I played in the French league for 2 years, so I
Okay,
played in the French league
yeah,
for 2 years, so we got acquainted a bit. You know, I had to.
actually get it going.
Yeah, I told we spoke him up, man. We spoke him up.
Yeah.
He might have a game today.
Well, but go
He
ahead
might
about
have a game
Matthew.
today. Oh yeah, but he's a young, like, he's one of them young French pit bulls that they breeding over there. Like
Hmm.
he has a lot going for him. But like I say, his growth is gonna come with his experience. So as every
For
year
sure.
that he gains confidence, he gets a little bit better with what he does. But he's already
Hmm.
good, but he doesn't know it yet. You know what I mean? Like he's
Right,
still figuring
right.
it out. I like
That's a
him. I like him
fact.
a lot. I talk to him a lot. I talk to him enough.
Yeah, no, he's I like the young kids. I always look at him and I look at the young kid at Barcelona, Yokubitis, man. They're like fearless
Mm,
youngsters. You know what I'm saying? They out there,
yeah.
they don't care. They don't care who it is, man. Like I remember both kids. I remember on the watch along, they were playing against Ephes. Barcelona was playing Ephes, and then Asvel was playing Ephes early in the season. And both young kids had a good game against the Ephes team. And I remember both of those kids, when they got in the game, it didn't matter if they were guarding Shane or Micic or Rodrigue Beaubois. Like, it didn't matter. They were crawling into
They
him
up
just
for
like
the
it was anybody else. Yeah, they was up for the challenge, man.
they
And I
up for the
think for young
challenge for
boys,
sure.
you got to have that heart, man. You can't be scared. And
Can't be
that's
starstruck. That's
going.
what it is. Like a
Yeah,
lot
that's
of them
true.
be starstruck. Like when I played against Lil Straza, he wasn't starstruck. Like he got up under me, but at the end of the day, like
Yeah,
we were battle. I'm like, I respected that
for
as,
sure.
you know what I mean? Because
Right,
that's what I mean. That's how I play basketball. Like the older dudes shoot, I don't care if you older. I still want to see, you know what I'm saying, how you
right,
maneuvering, what's going on.
for
So yeah,
sure,
I
for sure.
respected him on that level of how he treated anybody that he was checking. He like Stroud. He would make any his job was to get up under you, and that's what he did. And then he can
Right.
shoot. He can get to the bucket. He's starting to understand the game now. So he got
Yeah.
a bright future.
It's funny. We was talking about how, like, once you get to EuroLeague, you start getting hit by them screens and all that other stuff. It's like a different game. But can you imagine, like, at 18 years old, being thrown into a EuroLeague game and getting hit by them grown men?
Coming from the
Like,
stage,
that,
I thought we was tough. You feel me? Like, yeah, we from the States. I'm from this hood. I'm from this place. I'm from this place.
right,
They
right,
from a country where they is built to screen you like that.
right,
So they
right.
screen they screen
No, they do.
different.
They
They
do.
screen different. So now at 18, if I was born over there, yeah, maybe. But coming from the States thinking I'm about to go
Yeah,
into
come from the
Europe and
state.
think I'm about
No,
no. I thought I was
no.
tough, but nah, I'd have been back on the first thing smoking.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'd have had a dislocated shoulder or something, man.
Everything. I was already frail. I'd have been broke up over there.
No, that's a fact, man. But yeah, here on the watch along, man, we always have a player head-to-head matchup, and today our head-to-head matchup is featuring Alexi Sved and Eli Akobo. Both players are, the two of the integral parts of their team. Alexi Sved obviously started all 18 games so far. He's averaging 10 points and 3 assists, which are, pretty low for him, especially in regards to what we're used to seeing from him. He won the 2008 EuroLeague with CSKA Moscow, and he's been the EuroLeague's, top scorer, the Alonzo Ford Award, twice in 2017 and 2020. But he averages 19 points against Asvel, so this might be his coming out party. And on the other side, my man Ellie Swaggy E, man, round 7 MVP. He's second in the lead in scoring right now behind Mirotic. Man, is having a great season. Extremely happy for this kid, man. He's only 21 points shy from getting this 300-point in EuroLeague, man. So, we're gonna watch out for that matchup, man, and see who's going to end up leading their team and if they're going to, you know, put their stamp on this game as we anticipate. So, but yeah, man, Ellie's a cool dude, man. It's funny, man, just seeing your young boys grow up and become like men. You know what I mean? I feel like an uncle or something. You know what I mean?
I'm
It's
getting to
funny,
that point
man.
now. I'm getting to that point now where I'm in the middle. I'm teetering on being an old head. So like I'm
Yeah,
getting a lot of
yeah.
my little bros that's like actually playing in the league or they in the EuroLeague, and I'm looking like,
Mhm.
yo, I gotta play these little dudes 1-on-1 for real now? Like
Yeah.
now it's getting to the point where it's
Yeah,
like
now it's serious. Now I might get serious.
we might gotta play for money to see if I'm still you know
Right.
what I mean? Like I don't know. Like I'm looking at. I'm like, dang, I'm getting up there. I gotta get in the lab. My young
Yeah.
boys they actually not my young boys no more. I'm calling them little bro.
Right.
I'm like, nah, you not little bro no more.
Nah. We gotta fight for it now.
Yeah, and
It's
then
definitely a different
we really
game.
gotta thug it.
Yeah, nah, for sure, man. And so we got a couple questions. Let's see here. Okay, we got one question. Do you see Olympiacos making the Final Four? I got them as a
Olympiacos
sleeper in
definitely
my
will.
Final Four. They ain't lost at
I
home. They ain't lost at home.
I see that. My boy Shasha hooping.
Yep. Fazenkov. Yeah,
I,
he's there with.
I got him a dark horse. I got him a dark horse too. I like the way but it's gonna take them to put some road wins together. But like you say, they handling the home business. They taking care of Greece.
hmm Yeah, nah, for sure. They definitely are, man. They're using that Greek crowd to their advantage, man. I mean,
That's
to
a
be
blessing.
undefeated at
That is a
home.
blessing,
Oh, for sure. For sure. To be undefeated at
man.
home is definitely a blessing, man. So, but yeah, that's the end of the first quarter. We're all knotted up at 23-23. It's a high scoring game. Definitely wasn't
Told
expecting
you
this
we.
high scoring coming out the gate, but
I,
they
I
was
told
ready,
you it was
man.
gonna be the first 5 minutes lasted for a whole
Yeah,
quarter. I told you they was
right.
gonna come out fighting.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying, man. But everybody back home, I'd like to take this time to direct your attention to EuroLeague's Fantasy Challenge. It's the first completely free fantasy game for the EuroLeague. You get to play GM, manage your own team, buy and trade players, compete against friends, you know, and have a chance to win great prizes. Here's the best possible team you could have picked in round 20. You got Nebo, Kuric, Daniel Hackett, Slukas, and Yarmus. Nebo coming in at 10 credits. Kyle Kuric coming in at 7.8. Hackett at 7.3. Slukas, 12.9 credits. And Yarmus coming in at 4.6 credits. So, Briante, if you were starting a fantasy team, who was your first draft pick in the EuroLeague?
Whoa, that's beast. I'm biased. Got a lot of homies, but I
It's
gotta
cool.
give
It's
me.
cool.
I need me a big man. I'm going with my first pick. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna give me a 5, and I'm probably gonna get Nebo.
Okay.
Athletic 5.
Hey, he
Gonna
been
do it.
dunking everything this year. He been putting people in the rim, eating the rim,
Man,
like you said,
like you
eating the
say, he
rim.
eating the rim. He eating the rim. He ain't like I'm biased. With me, I just know like any energy big. You can't. There's nothing you can do. They gonna
hmm
get you 10 boards off the strength, off the
Oh, for sure.
strength. And
Good
then
night, bad night, don't matter.
good
They
night,
gonna get
bad
them
night.
10
They're
boards.
gonna fall into. They're gonna get you 10 boards. He gonna get you that, and then he gonna fall into some offensive garbage. Yeah. I'm taking
Yeah.
that. I'm going with that for the first.
Nah,
Damn.
that's dope, man. And for sure you got to, man. It look like you got a homie in the comments. Deontay Watts says, "My guy."
Oh
Um,
yeah.
yeah, and then Boris Diallo says, "Bree, make sure you come back ready." Boris Diallo, what's happening, Boris?
The
Thanks for
French
tapping in with
knife.
it. Yeah, nah, for sure, man. We got another question that says, what do you think about Red Stars defense in EuroLeague? Do you think they play the toughest defense? Yeah, who is the toughest defensive team in EuroLeague? That's a good question.
That's a great question.
That is a
I haven't
great
seen too
question.
much Red Star. I haven't seen too much Red Star, to be honest. So I can't really.
Yeah,
speak
no,
on
Red
that.
Star defense.
Yeah,
No, they defend, man.
I
I
heard.
think with Red Star, yeah, they got. I mean, because everybody, I'm talking about like 1 through 12, like they coming in there and they gonna slow that game down, and they just gonna defend. Like that's one thing they gonna do. They might not score the ball that game, but they
But they
gonna
gonna.
defend.
Oh well.
Yeah, you're gonna be sitting right at like 50, 60 points. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah. Oh, they
You
gonna
know,
make you
they
duke it
gonna
out. Oh yeah, I like that type of. Yeah, they
for
gonna fight
sure,
with you.
for sure, man. And I always think that. I always think too, man. I think Real Madrid presents a lot of problems defensively just with Tavares back there, man.
Tavares. That's what I.
He
That was
just
gonna be
he
my
changes
other
so
pick.
many shots. Yeah, he changes so many shots.
Bless you.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we'll
That
sit
was
here
gonna
and
be my
talk about
other.
his block shots, but it's like the shots that he changes. Like,
All of
man,
them.
he's it's nothing easy in the paint when he's on the floor. It's nothing easy on the paint, man. Okay, Ellie.
Yeah.
Ellie getting to the cup there. Man, but somebody's asking for the live stream. You can go to the live stream at EuroLeague.tv. That's EuroLeague.tv. We have a promo code Watchalong10. Watchalong at the number 10. You get 10% off, but that excludes those of you that live in Italy and Spain if y'all trying to watch this game. But yeah, man, Asvel is definitely gonna have to. It definitely gonna have to take care of this ball, man. You know they've been struggling on the road. Yeah, they've been struggling on the road lately, losing the last 3 away games. And, I think they're only averaging like 60, 61 points on the road. So they definitely going to have to take care of the ball. That's a must. You don't want to get CSKA out there running,
Oh no,
getting looks.
especially out there. And that one thing I like about it is they got a nice crowd too.
Mm-hmm.
They get behind that energy. It can get dark
Oh,
in
yeah.
there.
Oh, for sure. For sure. No, I could definitely, and that's one of those things when you got such like a historic team that's used to winning. Their fan base is behind them, man. And I think that's definitely gonna play a role in this game, man. It's just managing the runs and the leak outs and the dunks and stuff like that to kind of keep the crowd chill, so you can kind of keep that
them
team,
energy control.
yeah, nah, for sure, man. How tough was it, like playing in these different environments in EuroLeague, like on the road?
One thing, like I said, is I've always been taught that you're always down 10 when you're on the road anyway. So
Mm-hmm.
with that being said, like I noticed it's not too many missed shots when people are at home. So it was really tough when we seen some home game. Like shoot, I think we went to Gran Canaria. They might have been, at the bottom of the pack, but
Mm-hmm.
when we went to them, they didn't miss. Like we got drilled.
Yeah.
like I was
Right.
like, dang, like they home court is really it's really to most teams' advantage because they're really
Mm-hmm.
comfortable, like really comfortable.
Yeah.
And when you're comfortable
Nah,
as a
for sure.
basketball player, that's the best thing you could be. Like,
Nah, for sure, man. And I think that's why it's so tough to play on the road. And, given, Asvel's struggles, on the road, they're shooting 25% from 3 on the road and 44 from 2. So, it's tough to win like that, especially, the home team, like you said, they comfortable. They know those rims like the back of their hand, you know what I mean?
man,
And typically they're going to shoot better and make shots. So you got to bring a different level of focus when you're playing on the road, and especially like this year. I mean, the league's so unpredictable. So
I've been saying
unpredictable.
it.
It's up and
Yeah.
down. You know what I mean? I mean, there's just so many teams, just all junked up, especially around that 7 to like 12 range. you know,
Where
a
anybody
lot
can
of
get
teams
into
can
the.
for sure.
Yeah,
For sure, man. So, but we got a CSKA Moscow's up 28-25 right now.
that's definitely gonna be a
And
barn burner.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely is, man. It's gonna be it's going down to the wire. Definitely going down to the wire. But we got looks like we got a TikTok clip from Tariq Shingalia. He's the star of CSKA's TikTok channel. Uh, Oh,
Oh,
look,
that's
they're
tough.
gonna put some wings on it. That's a nice little edit, man. I'm in the edit game, you know what I mean, with Swish coaches, man. That's a nice little edit.
Oh,
They over
that's
there, they
tough.
getting saucy with it. They getting saucy with it. I like it. I like it. Yo, I think we gotta. I don't know how you've been peeping, but Joe Bollenboy has been blocking everything this year.
You want to talk
He's
about an athlete? That's an athlete.
athlete with an F.
With an F,
Athlete.
he's an athlete. He might
Athlete.
got duck. He might got duck wings. He might be with Affleck. Yeah, he for sure got wings. So,
Yo,
OG,
man.
OG shooting the threes now. Okay, I see you, James Gets.
Yeah. Hey, everybody, you gotta adjust with the times, man. You
Yeah,
gotta
he's
adjust
staying
with the
relevant.
times.
I say that about everybody. He's staying relevant.
Yeah, nah, for sure, man. I mean, he's been an athlete his whole life, but he's like, all right, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me stretch it
Let me
out a
step
little
back.
bit.
Let me step back right quick.
Nah, that's a fact, man. But we got another comment. Okay, Tavi Laidme, excuse me if I pronounced your name wrong, but he said, who's the best three-point shooter in EuroLeague? Statistically, I think it's Nikola Mirotic. But best shooter in EuroLeague, man.
I like what's I like Nedovic.
Mm-hmm. He's
Billy
tough.
Barron.
Billy Barron. Billy Barron. That's a
Huh?
Billy
Ooh.
Barron. Billy Barron's a nice one.
Shoot, you can't even sleep
Billy.
on Mike. Like Mike James.
Yeah.
To be
Oh
honest,
yeah,
I
for
ain't
sure, for
like
sure.
pound for like go back and forth with anybody to shoot. Yeah, I like Mike. Yeah, he ain't no BS shooter. He's a shooter. Like he shoot on and or like yeah. Mike he up there too. So like there's some shooters.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of shooters in EuroLeague, man, and you know, not even to discredit obviously the guy that's shooting the best right now, and I think that's Mirotic. But like I remember last game, they ran Mirotic off, and keep in mind he's playing the four. They ran him off a down screen dribble handoff as a big, and the big guarding him
It's
just
in the
ended up
paint.
fouling the guard. Yeah, and he ended up fouling the guard trying to get through the screen and then get under the handoff. He ain't know what to do. And this was at the end of the game, man. It was a great action, but it's like as a big, you're not used to guarding that. Guards hate guarding that action, catching a down
Hate it.
screen and then have to decide
Multiple
what you got to do
action.
on that
Yeah,
handoff.
you gotta. Yeah, nobody trying to do
It's
that.
tough, but it's like for a big to be running off of plays like that. That is a tough cover, man. And that's why I say that like Mirotic is tough, and he's number one for 3-point percentage in the league, and then William Howard from Asvel is number 2 in the league for
Oh yeah,
3-point percentage. So I mean,
they
there's
really
shooters all
consistent.
over the place.
Right.
Shooters all over the place. I mean, we can't even. I mean, think about Micic. You know what I mean? You got Larkin. You got Bouboi. What
Shame.
he hit 100,
Boubois,
118 in the
yeah.
wrong practice. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Woo.
there's shooters everywhere you look around, man.
But
In
that's what I be
EuroLeague.
saying. It's a lot of shooters, but there's a lot of people that just make shots too. Like a lot of those people you were saying
shot makers,
make
yeah, for
shots.
sure.
They make shots. I
Mhm.
don't care if it's in the game or in practice, they making shots.
That's
Every
a
time
fact.
you see a clip of them, it's a shot being made.
That's a fact. That's a fact. It's definitely a lot of shot makers in EuroLeague, but that's what makes it so exciting.
Makes it
So
tough. That's
I
what
think
make it tough. You don't know. You never know who gonna be making their shots today. but
Yeah,
everybody else still gonna make their shots too. So it can be a night for you.
for sure, for sure. That's definitely a fact, man. And yeah, we got a tight game here, man. Let's see if they look gets trying to get some love, man. He trying to get some of that OG love. You know what I mean? Butter up the
You
refs
need
one
it.
time.
Yeah, he
Like,
got
hey, man,
that.
yeah, toss a couple calls our way. Don't forget about us. You know what I mean? Don't forget about us. We on the road, but don't sleep.
You know
Yeah,
who
D
I am.
Hackett on that. Nah, you know my pedigree.
You know my pedigree. You know my mama.
31-29. 31-29. CSKA Moscow's up on Asvel as we come down to the second or the last 5 minutes of the first half. D Hackett, he nice down there.
Oh yeah.
D
He
Hackett
will
get
take
you in
it
that
to.
post, man. Yeah, D
He's
Hackett get you in that
strong,
post, man.
bro.
He heavy. I was just about to say.
Yeah,
Like,
he's strong down there. Yeah.
look
I'm
at
gonna tell him take it out. Take it out.
him.
He's
Yeah,
strong
you gotta take that
down
foul
there.
early. You gotta take that foul early. You already know what he's trying to do down there.
He's trying to get straight to the
You
baby
already,
food.
man. That's a
and he go
fact, man.
and he gonna tell you about it.
Right, right.
That's what I like about him. He gonna let you know, it's a grown man business.
Nah, that's a fact, man. Yeah, I remember I played against D Hackett in college, man, and completely different dude. Same game, but like he was like low key bald. Like I don't know if he was bald or he had like, remember when Kobe had the cut where it's like it was just enough hair to see
Yeah.
the hairline, but he basically
The
bald.
number one that
D
your
Hackett,
mom used to make you get you not to come back for 2 weeks.
right? That's how D Hackett had it, but he's definitely a grown man now. As your boy Gitz just got another bucket under the rim. 33-31. We got a tight game here.
They're going back
They
tick for
running
tack.
left. Yeah. See, Shangalia is nice in that mid post, man. Look at him. It's like, yeah, he missed that one, but it's like with Shangalia, man, when he gets the leaning on you, he bangs and then he's twisting and turning. He's tough, man, because he spins quick. That's a good follow.
Yeah,
It's a good follow with Paul Lacombe. Man, we tied up. All right, Asvel.
Asvel deep though. They got people that can go.
Oh yeah,
They
for
got
sure.
they got a deep little roster.
Nah, for sure. And they got guys that just play so hard. They
Play
play
hard.
so
They
hard.
play hard.
D Hackett slipped back door, got him a layup.
Easy
See,
too.
that's the thing, man. You'll fall asleep on D Hackett, man. He'll make you pay.
He's like
He
I
gonna
say,
cut.
he's smart. He know how to play.
Mm-hmm.
He know how to play the game. He a vet now. He know how to get his easy ones too. That's
Yeah.
That's what you figure out in Europe is how to get you an easy two. Like
Yeah.
everything ain't gonna be dribble, step back, doing all this. And that.
Right.
You got to get you an easy two. Like get yourself in mode, or you know what I'm
For
saying.
sure.
Get in the game. Shoot, even to get your average for real.
That's a fact. I hate when players say they ain't thinking about their average. Everybody know they average and they trying to get to it and above it.
Man, you looking at that scout report, you see somebody else average, you know you put your average next to theirs. Like, hold up, we stacking it there. Hold up, let's see who. Yeah, everybody want competition. Whoever said they not, that's not okay. No, that's not it.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Man, look like CSKA, man. They really going to Shangalia in that mid post, man.
They got him back too. They're gonna abuse it. Wayne has
they are
in a minute.
Yeah, nah, they gonna work that, man. I think they know that's where they got an advantage down there. You know what I'm saying? With their bigs. But yeah, nah, he didn't get that one off. But I mean, that's where they got the advantage with their bigs, and they're gonna try and
they got solid bigs too. They bigs is solid. Asvel got the jumping athletic bigs.
Yeah,
they ain't really. They not really solid. These the grounded. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, these bigs will get you 20 quick. These bigs will get you 20 quick.
The
but
other
real quick, Wale.
the other
Yeah, they
bigs
need
need
size and
lobs and
stuff.
stuff like no. Get them the ball down there. They're gonna get to the Baja.
Yeah, yeah. While they over here discussing things on the official review, let's go back to that Grigonis 3-pointer.
Taken off the rim, Charles Kaudi fighting for it, but the ball secured by Vukman, who's chased down Hustle, rewarded once again.
Good call
for three. Off left, ball still loose, another offensive rebound for CSKA Moscow, and it is punished by a maximum.
That's another shooter right there for you.
And
that's those are the perfect 3-pointers, man. Off that offensive rebound, everybody that ran home
to the paint.
Yep.
Take it out the net.
Yeah, you just right there, man. Just target practice at that point. So yeah, that's here we are, 35-33. A little under 3 minutes left to go. Okay, we got a nice question. Mamu Lassity said, "Who was your best teammate that you ever had?"
My best teammate that I ever had? Ah, man. Probably it'd be James Johnson.
Okay.
They play with Brooklyn Nets right now. James Johnson probably the best teammate I ever had.
Oh, good finish.
He did a lot of off the court things for me as like something that you wouldn't expect. You wouldn't expect from some, you know what I'm saying, that has their own stuff going on. Like
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, that was special for me. And he still to this day. We locked in.
Nah, it's always dope when you can develop those relationships. And I think, even on the court, man, it's important to have that chemistry, you know what I mean? And I think that, and that's one thing I see with Asvel is I feel like a lot of those guys on that team, they like each other, you know what I'm saying? Because they're not the most talented team, but they play together, like, you know what I mean? And you can always tell when a team really likes each other.
That thing they've been together for a minute too now, so they really like family. So like I said, I've been in the French league for the past 2 years, so I've actually seen them, and they added Chris Jones, and then Akobo Acosta came.
Yeah,
they had to get EuroLeague fitted.
Right. But the core,
the core, like Lacombe, Strazel, majority of those players been there. Kahudi, like all those, they've been there for a majority, so they got that culture in there.
Yeah, nah, for sure, man. Kahudi been there since I was playing in the French league. I think he might have been in my first. Yeah, like my first year playing in France, like 2013. I think Kahudi was with Asvel back then. Like he been there for a cool little bit. So he's he definitely tied in over there. And okay, we got a 1-point game, man. Let's see who's gonna take this lead in the halftime though. Let's see who's gonna take this lead in the halftime, man. CSKA Moscow up 36-35. A little under a minute left. Got Shved on the switch. See if he's gonna make him pay. Just in and out. It's a good find by Hackett.
Big dog. Nicola.
Hey, Nicola out there. Man, he catch it around that rim. Hey, you think about it. Like he going straight to that rim. As soon as he catch the ball down.
Eat the rim, big fella.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Nah, he's he got hurt early in the EuroLeague season, man, and I think that hurt it. That hurt CSKA a little bit, but getting him back, and then Shengelia went down, and now getting Shengelia back. Now you got like two bigs that can put the ball in the basket. And
give you extra opportunities. Anytime you get extra opportunities.
For sure. For sure.
Like you said, you got two bigs that know what they're doing around the rim anyway. So the extra opportunity most likely just going to be a good little putback. Extra two. Maybe a kick out three once in a while. But yeah. High IQ bigs too.
Nah, you need that. You need that for sure. Yeah. I think and that's one thing I think as a guard too, man, you gotta have that good Gotta have that good chemistry with your guards. Talking about chemistry, you know what I mean? You wanna have that big, because I mean, especially somebody like, let's say like a Shved, you need those screens to get open. Like, you want to make sure your big dog keeps setting them screens. So you toss him a bone, let him eat and stuff like that. All that's extremely important.
Special. That's how I take that
Extremely
into consideration every time. Make sure my bigs is happy. Because one thing that you
important.
got to worry about is, like I said, is them talking on them screens.
Yeah.
If
know.
they don't
Gotta
talk on
know.
them screens, you are going to be, man, you're going to have whiplash.
Yeah,
You would have
hurting.
thought you was in a car accident.
For sure, man. And back in action in this final minute. Let's see if Asvel can get a quick bucket. Ellie turned the corner. Bucket.
Got to that left.
Once Ellie get to that left hand, man.
It's over.
Ellie get to that left hand, he gonna get downhill. And finish you. You gotta keep Ellie on that right side of the floor.
Yeah, he's stronger too, so he gonna get to that left hand.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I love about people who
sure.
are. That's what I love about people who are dominant with whatever hand. They always say, "Push him this way." I've been told that all my life. You're not gonna stop me from getting to this hand.
Right. I got here using this hand, so you're
I
not
got here by
yeah.
I still have it. You're not gonna stop. I'm going to get there. I don't care how
Right.
I gotta get. I'm going to get there.
Right. Yeah, I always used to say the same thing. Like, okay, I may be right hand dominant, but stop me first. Stop me, then I'll retire.
Like, cut off the right. Okay, do it. Like,
yeah, I'm waiting.
Right. Yes, I am going right. Duh. Like, I am. Now, once you can keep up, then we're gonna be okay. Like, then I'll think about going left. But until then, I am right hand dominant. I appreciate you stating the obvious.
Right. And that's the thing with Ellie, man. You got a bunch of guys try to keep him from going left, but he's the second lead scorer in the league. Nobody's figured it out yet. He's going left. Stop it.
You push him right. He's an IQ bat like he played in the NBA, so he's been understanding on putting that body on you. He put it on you going right, 2 dribbles. He cut you off going back left. Now you late. Your big sealed you in the paint. It's a left hand layup, just like what he just got.
Yeah.
It's easy.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. It's coming 50 seconds. That's a key bucket for them. They only down 1. See if they can get a stop here and turn things around. Yeah, Seska trying to play that bully ball on the block.
Oh, they're
going into their bigs. Oh yeah.
Bang bang.
Another bang out. Bang out.
His
bang
out. I don't know how 2-hand slammer jammer.
Yeah. Now it's back to a 3-point lead. Let's see if he got called for a foul now. Right. Yeah.
Wow.
They trying to keep him on that right side now.
They trying to keep him on that right side.
Yeah. They trying to keep him on that right side. There's a little mishap there. Kohler got that bang out.
I love to see him back playing, man.
Nah, it's a beautiful thing, man. I hate seeing anybody get injured, you know what I mean? But it really sucks when guys are having, great careers or a great game or whatever it may be, or a great season. And then they go down. But it's definitely cool to see that. We got a quick replay of that dunk.
Giving himself running room against Otatoski. Pulls up for a deep 3, rattles around. Good look at the basket. Outstanding offensive rebound by Daniel Hackett. Nikola Milutinov with the 2-fisted flush. Terrific.
2-hand slammer jammer. We got 8 seconds left in the first half. Sved up top. Let's see what he got going. Oh, he tossed it away. Strazzle at the buzzer. Nah, no good. But it's all good. We got a score of 40-39 at the end of the first half. Lexi Sved led the way for CSKA. He has 9 points, along with Daniel Hackett has 9 points. Both of those guys we spoke about at the top of the show. And on the other side, James Gist putting in 10. Okay, he got 10 points.
Yeah, OG.
OG and Elliot Kobo has 6 points and 4 assists. He's having a complete game as well. So, you know, everybody's putting their foot in. So let's see how this next half goes. But it's halftime right now. So let's take a look and see what else is going on around EuroLeague.
Prior to surgery, I was playing through pain like for almost a year and a half. I was not really feeling good, feeling myself on the court. Decided with, you know, my family and everybody around me that surgery was the best option for me. It was frustrating, but, you know, being off the court for that long. But then, you know, I feel like it was worth it. Now I'm feeling healthy, I'm happy.
After recovering from ankle surgery earlier this year, Elliot Kobo is taking the EuroLeague by storm. One of the competition's leading scorers in his debut season, Kobo appears to be completely at home with LDLC Asvel with a band.
I feel like just being back on the court, I was probably so happy that, you know, I had so much energy to give on the court for my team. You know, get back to what I was able to do before. I was so focused and I wanted to do so well for the team and myself that I think everything matched well. And I'm really happy to be here and be with Asvel.
It was a big question mark how he's going to come back from his injury. I think he's proven first to himself that, you know, I think he had a lot of doubt. You know, when you have an injury like that on your ankle and you're not coming back, you need surgery, you start thinking. And so far, it's been good. He found the confidence now and the feel of the game that he didn't have for a long time. So that's good for him and for us.
I'm able to be aggressive on the court. My teammates trust me. They give me the ball. I feel comfortable taking shots and helping the team win. And at the end of the day, that's what matters the most to me.
Elliot Kobo, everything he touches turns to points.
Step back three from Elliot Kobo. Ball game! Elliot Kobo's gonna win it here!
He's smooth, man, real smooth. I like it, you know, he's aggressive. And he's got a nice feel for the game. You know, offensively, he's got a knack for finding the bottom of the basket. You know, it's a few players that I've played with and I've seen, you know, that have just had that talent of being able to score.
He's tough to stop. I mean, he can go left, right. He's got a good floater, he can finish to the basket. He provokes a lot of fouls, and he's got the 3 game. So yeah, he's really good offensively. But people forget sometimes. Okay, he scored 35 points. He's a scorer, but he passes really well too. When he can, you know, come off his left, he's a good passer. So I think he's got the complete package offensively.
Key to Asvel's excellent start to the season has been Kobo's backcourt partnership with fellow summer signing Chris Jones. Talented twosome tormenting defenses across the continent.
Me being a point guard and having somebody by my side like Ellie, you know, is great. And he has a great confidence as well in himself and, you know, in his teammates. I mean, if you look on the floor, I feel like we've been playing together for a while, but I mean, there's just connection, but we're still trying to build more and more every day.
We're able to understand each other very well. On the court, we talk about stuff all the time. We're trying to figure out ways to get better, to involve all the teams, and how can we make stuff better for each and other.
Kobo, dearie me, Elliot Kobo.
My goal is to be a good leader, you know, to be consistent for my team, help the team win games, and just be the best player I can be, and improve and get better.
Dope, man. A nice little feature on my man Elliot Kobo, man. He's obviously he's having a great year, as we talked about earlier. He's second in scoring this year. Um, he's having a great season coming off of that injury, and I think he's found a home. And before we talk a little bit more, just real quick, I see everybody's asking for the stream. You can go to EuroLeague.tv and type in the promo code Watchalong10. That's Watchalong and the number 10 to get 10% off for those of you that live outside of Italy and Spain. So you guys can catch the stream there at EuroLeague.tv. But yeah, going back to Kobo, man, I think he's having a lot of success over there in Asvel, and I think there's a lot there. Tony Parker's involvement with the team. Obviously, I mean, I don't know how much Tony is involved in with the players and stuff like that, but there kind of comes like an expectation of being a point guard for the greatest, for the team of the greatest French point guard possibly ever. You know what I'm saying? There comes an expectation with that, but I think also having another good combo guard there and Chris Jones as well, man, definitely helps his success. You know what I'm saying?
And then I seen they just signed Marcus Knight too, so they have another.
Yeah, they got Marcus Knight over there too. Yeah,
so they got another little pit bull over there too, just in case.
Yeah, for sure, man. And I think, one thing I think that maybe fans don't always realize, but it's always great when you're on a team where you have another guard your size, somebody you can match up with in practice that's just as much as a killer. You know what I mean? It's iron sharpening iron. And that's where I think that having those other combo guards that, can fill it up as well.
It makes you better.
It does. 100%.
Because it's going to make, in practice, like you said, it's going to be one or the other. It's going to make your defense have to get better. You're going to have, you got a Kobo, Chris Jones, Marcus. That practice is probably elite, because it's going to be times when it's about defensive stops where they just not going to allow it. They make plays.
Yeah.
They make plays for themselves. I love that. I love that for an organization, just to know that's some good basketball that we probably never get to see.
Yeah, for real. There's way more practices than there are games. You know what I'm saying? And they probably go head to head. People don't get to see that they get to teams. They go at. I know good teams. They go at it, and when they teams that's 8, 9 deeper, but in the EuroLeague, some teams are 10 deep when they got some young pieces that's actually helping. So yeah, some good basketball we don't get to see. Yeah, that's a fact, man. And yeah, man, I'm just happy for his success. Obviously, him being one of my young boys, man. But just as a hoop junkie, I love watching guys, especially coming off an injury, that redemption story, putting that stuff to bed. Basketball is a skilled sport. It's not like American football where you got specific positions and you just need to use your athleticism. It's a skilled sport, and especially at the guard position. You know what I mean? So it's dope to see, like you said in the very beginning, man. Guys come off an injury, slow the game down, and be just as effective, if not better. I think it's inspiring for sure. So yeah, man. But we got a tight game here, man. And talking about Asvel's problems on the road, as we mentioned, they were shooting 25% from three on the road, and in this game today, they're shooting 16%, only hitting 1 of 6 3-pointers, but they are shooting pretty well from two. Hitting 55% of their 2-point field goals. So yeah, they definitely are going to need to. Definitely are going to need to step it up from the 3-point line and make some buckets if they're expecting to to walk away with a win. But on the positive side, you shooting 17% from three and you only down 1.
You're down 1-1.
Yeah, so
right.
I mean, there's always there's a light at the end of the tunnel. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. So. I'm excited to see what adjustments they make coming out of halftime. What adjustments would you make if you were Asvel?
Well, to be honest, they're playing good good basketball. Like you said, they got to limit the second chances, so they got to just dig it out of there more, you know. I mean, of course, like we said, they got the Twin Towers in there with Nicola and the other guy, so they woo. So they just got to scrap it out, to be honest. That's all they can do. And then, of course, the basket will open up. You get you some easy ones. It'll open up for you. This is the game for you.
Yeah, nah, for sure, man. Yeah, we got a cool question. Said, you know, I remember you playing with passion for Olympiacos against Panathinaikos. How about your memories, I guess, from those games? And are you still watching any Olympiacos games now? Greetings. And that was from Vespamato.
The Greek derby games, my first game in Europe, it was a sight to see. No, man, I've never seen basketball taken to that level of excitement from on the court to off the court. Honestly, it was literally like it didn't stop when the game was over. It was until now, like, you know what I mean? So for me to see that level of intensity in the game, that's where my passion grew for like Greek basketball. I'm like, dang, they really like, it's really like a war for their team. Like, they really go to war for their team. I like it. It's only good memories. I mean, I can't say the Panathinaikos fans were any other than some people going for their team. I don't got no problems with you being about your team. I just don't take it overboard, but I respect it. You should hate me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I grew up in like watching 90s basketball, so like, you feel me? They wasn't friends with other players. They was really like, you know what I mean? Even the greats, they weren't friends with other greats. They was literally like enemies on and off the court. It was a high and by off the court. It won't know, what's up, bro? Let's go get a drink. Nah.
Right. Nah, that's a fact, man. It's I mean, I think derby games in almost every country are you know,
electric.
derby games in almost every country is something special, man. Something special. It's a different kind of game, man. Especially being from America, we don't have games like that. You know what I'm saying?
Rivalry. Like I said, we get to hear rivalry, and then, you know, it gets misconstrued with what they have going on over there.
Yeah, what
like,
they got over there is different.
Like we take rivalries as, like, let's wear school colors and go. You know what I'm saying? They riding for it, especially today.
That game means something for the city.
Even more today than the other game. Like, the other games, we would die for it, but today we would die twice.
Yeah. It's like Independence Day. We fight for our independence today.
Yeah, like today, like all the other games we take seriously, but this one, I liable to tackle my mother if it was her on the other side.
Right. No, that's a fact, man. And people in the comments, if you're looking for a cheaper way to watch the stream, we got a Watchalong code, Watchalong10, and you'll be able to watch this game and the rest of the games during the season for 10% less, especially if you live outside of Italy and Spain. So go plug in that promo code Watchalong10 and come enjoy this game with us. But yo, what do you remember about like the noise levels in that Olympiacos gym? Like, how loud did it used to get, especially like during the EuroLeague games and stuff?
Oh man, like one I can remember, like, I guess our last game when we would have won, we would have got into the playoffs. We ended up losing, but when I came out of the tunnel and it looked like I was in like a gladiator movie. Like, I walked out and I looked around like, yo, it's really deep. Like, I've been to VCU was sold out every game for my college. Right. That's 10,000 people, 12,000, 15, whatever. I walk out there, it's about 20, 30. I don't know. I'm looking, it's deep. It's flares, it's drums, it's people with their shirts
Yeah,
off, it's masks. I'm like, no,
yeah,
this lit. It was like
yeah.
I had to come to Coach David Black and talk to him on the sideline every time. Like, I can't hear nothing. Like, I can't hear
Right.
anything. He said, "You don't need to. Just play basketball." I say, I like that. I like
Yeah,
that.
nah, for sure. It looked like the second half is underway, and 40-39. Let's see if one of these teams gonna start to try and pull away. Sved trying to get in his bag early. I like that though, man. We need him to be aggressive. He's got to be
I like
aggressive.
him aggressive. I don't know him any other way.
Right, for sure. I mean, he's only taken like 6 shots up to this point, so
That's not him.
yeah, he's got to get his touches, man. Like we was talking about earlier, I think he's still trying to find himself.
Rate.
Okay, hack it.
Yeah, look, there he go. I told you.
Yeah, nah, that's my ball. That's my ball. There you go.
Yeah. He a little pit bull.
He walk around. I ain't even do that.
Yeah, I ain't do it. Yeah, I like him. I like it.
D Hackett ain't playing.
He not going for that. Yeah, we trying to get the ball out. He not going.
You know, it's funny. It's funny. Wrestling for the ball is something that you learn at like the 3rd grade level, and it never leaves you.
No,
like anytime you get tied up, you'll be 40 years old still like wrestling with that ball.
Man,
right.
Like, yeah, it's something that it's really something about you.
As a man, you can't let go.
It's my ball, but even though I turn it over, I'm going to hold it until I feel like I want to give it to the ref.
Nah, I'm going to give it to him. Like,
I'm going to give it to him.
Nah,
it's my ball. Yeah, we never, like you said, it never left. That's a fact.
It never leaves, man. You learn it so early, but it never leaves.
And they tell you early, like, that's not basketball. Let the ball go. Let him go, dog. I'm not trying to hear that. My ball,
man. My ball, man. That's hilarious, man. Because that's exactly what I thought of when I see them wrestling for that ball, man. I was like, yo, I remember doing the same thing in grade school. Like, I'm not letting this joint go. Might turn into something physical, but I ain't letting this ball go.
I ain't giving up on it. That's one thing I ain't gonna do. I ain't giving up on it. I'll let the ref come stop it, but you won't stop it.
Right. Nah, but we got a halftime quote here from Itudis, so let's check that out.
Coach, please, your general opinion about the first half.
Well, a lot of things we could say, but it's definitely a tight game. We're 1 up, but we had our moments, push it to 5 points, couldn't extend that lead. We had some sloppy decisions against Swish defense. They managed to go a lot into the paint, either with drives or touching the ball to their bigs. So we got to solve those things.
Okay. Coach.
Okay.
Give me that.
Yeah. CSKA's back on it. Shangalia got the little happy feet. Got a little happy feet on that fast break.
Like we said, Asvel might not be as stocky in the paint, but they long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You ain't just about to run in there and just shoot anything or just fall.
Nah, definitely not. Definitely not.
Yeah,
that is
have
not
to think
going.
twice about that. And he ain't going for that. He gonna put that in the 7th row.
Yeah, for sure, man. It looked like Asvel trying to attack the basket in this half, man. Ellie got downhill, getting to the basket. Looked like Chris Jones. Looked like that might have been in their game plan.
That's what they need. Like you said, they practices they pretty much same size guards getting at each other,
Mm-hmm.
So they can shoot, but why not attack the paint, get to the line, get yourself going. Then that's when the 3 balls gonna start falling for them, because Chris and Akobo, I ain't never heard them to be sharp shooters. I'm pretty sure they make shots. You know what I mean?
Right.
So now
Yeah,
they
they
get
shoot it
themselves
well enough to
going,
the
get
point you
that.
got to respect them. Yeah.
Exactly, but you ain't overly running out there if they ain't got it going.
Right. You ain't that thirsty, but
Yeah, but if they getting
now they
downhill,
gonna.
putting you now they
Mm-hmm.
putting their head down, getting downhill. Now you backing up. Now they gonna make you respect both.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. But Asvel done came up and done took the lead on the road. I'm telling you, man, they were shooting 17%. And now here they come. They getting
They
some
gonna
buckets
get
at the rim. They getting buckets at the rim. Oh, he just missed that one.
tough.
Oh, they back to it.
Oh, what's up, D?
D Hackett. Oh, missed
2
it.
for $1.
Oh, another one. Two for $1. Two for $1. And he beating on his chest.
I like that.
Come on, D Hackett. I love it. D Hackett played with so much energy.
Yeah.
Oh, C Jones getting saucy.
What's up, C?
C Jones getting saucy out there.
Now that's a clip.
I love it when these teams be going back and forth. That's definitely a clip. That's definitely a clip.
Ooh.
All right, one of the most beautiful things about EuroLeague is like it don't matter if you out here getting crazy buckets, you can be out there scoring 50. You're gonna have to defend on the other end. It's not like you about to get 50 and just get in the recliner. Yeah, you're not about to get in the recliner after that.
Put him in the ball screen or something, because he ain't about to sit out here and torch us.
Nah, not at all. We're gonna see what them legs. We're gonna see what those legs hitting for.
We're gonna see what that stamina like.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. You gotta get your track shoes. Asvel's off and running, and looks like we got the halftime clip from Asvel from Marcus Knight.
Please, your general opinion about the first half.
I think we played good. They're scoring a lot on second chance points, so we got to make sure that we get the defensive rebound and then push the ball on fast break.
Thank you. Good luck in the second half.
That's what I was saying. They got to dig it out of there. Got to dig it out of there. Get out in the open court and be athletic. That's what Asvel got to do. Like he said, they got it. Like they got the bigs that can run, and they got the guards that can run and get out in the open court. They need to get out in the open court, make this thing a full court game, get some stops, and get the game going. They playing the half court. They're gonna be taking second chances all night. There it goes.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a wrestling match that you really don't want with CSKA.
You can't win because CSKA, like you said, they big. By the fourth quarter, they land on you. No, you don't want that.
Yeah. They're like Ellie caught him with one of them screens, one of them EuroLeague screens.
As a guard, he French
as
too.
A guard.
Screen too.
That's like a requirement coming out of basketball in Europe. You just learn to screen before you learn to shoot. Huh?
Yes, yeah. This is how you learn your toughness. Like we take charges every once in a while. They go to screen school. Like you got to run through screens.
Screening is a class in elementary school.
Yeah, tight. That's the way they build basketball players over there.
No, I'm not even mad, but going back to your Twitter, man, looked like you love basketball from a young age. We got a little a tweet.
Oh man,
there you go with the. There you go. There you go. Early '90s.
You see them baby feet, them Jordan 5s on the baby feet. Couldn't even walk. Got some 5s on. Yeah.
Hey man, got them 5s on, man. Wouldn't let nobody check you in the daycare for them shoes, huh? You was fresh.
Nothing. Yeah.
First day daycare.
Feet in daycare.
Right. Nah. So if you could tell yourself at that age back then, give yourself some advice. What would you say, basketball wise?
Slow down.
Okay.
Slow down. I always move so fast. Everybody. Like if I understood my changes pace that I knew now, like instead of like just being like quick and fast, like court speed, like I had my court speed was it was just I'm fast. Like I was like, dang, he really fast, but I'm not. I got court speed. I get up, and I slow down, but I didn't know how to use it. But now, like I said, after the first injury, it's like I know how to use it now. Like now, I go fast for 2 steps and slow down. Fast. Like if I could take that change of pace, really was vital for me being a point guard. Like, because then I could really dictate what I wanted to do way better. Now, if I could tell myself, change your pace a little bit, young fella. You're moving too fast.
Yeah. I think that's definitely important, man. And also on social media, you said you were never blessed with opportunity, but you made them. Is that kind of like a mantra that kind of just you've used your entire career, just making opportunities?
Well, man, it was pretty much what's pretty much been laid out in front of me. Not too much was laid out in front of me, so I had to go make opportunities for myself. Pretty much like anybody, I was my own brand manager at an early age. I wasn't highly recruited. I wasn't a 5-star recruit. I didn't play for like the top AAU team. Like I played for Boo Williams, but I played for the B team. Like I played for like local AAU teams. Like I wasn't that person. But all I needed, I got one offer like coming out of high school. Went to Fork Union Prep School, like a military school. Went to VCU, had one offer. Took one offer and turned it to a pro. That's all I needed. Made my opportunity.
Yeah. I think that's super dope, man. Like, I think people kind of take for granted, just the journey, man, of these professional players. It's like you see them in EuroLeague, you see them at these high levels of basketball, all over the world. And like, not everybody was always just given that easy route, playing on the Dukes and then just keep on riding that high wave. Like some guys had to start a little low and then, show you who they really are, man. And I think it's super dope, man. Obviously you're still playing now, but once it's over, man, and you reach this side of basketball, you're going to look back on your career, man, and you're going to be like, yo, like I really did that. Like, I had to scrap. It wasn't always pretty, but you know what I'm saying? You've made a name for yourself for sure.
Yeah, I've gotten to points like that. That's a tough move right there. Good seal, bro.
That is a nice move by D. Hackett.
Yeah, I got to that point now since I've been sitting on my butt for these past 6 months rehabbing, just to understand and like not take for granted my journey and what I've like actually been through and exceeded in and all these different levels of basketball that I played at, and then like, dang, I really am. That's tough, youngin. I really am.
Young fella.
Like, yeah, young. I really am. Okay, like this. Even if I stopped today, I did enough. You know what I mean? Like I did more than that. I did more than the average person who set out to even be higher could do. So I've gotten to that point where I've gotten not comfortable, but I've gotten okay with understanding. Like I've been blessed.
Yeah. That's a dope feeling, man, to be able to look back and overcome all of these obstacles that you've had before you and still, have the resume that you've had, you know what I'm saying? And real hoopers, people that's tapped into the game, they know and they respect it, they salute it. And it's super dope, man. And the dopest thing is you ain't done. The best thing about it is you ain't done, man.
And it's like you say, watching a Kobo come back from injury, and watch like other people like KD come back, Nikola come back. Like people been having significant injuries and bounce back and being a better version of their self. That's the inspiration I want to be to people. You feel me? Like.
Right.
Like it ain't. Right. It's never over. Like you say, basketball ain't off of brute strength. It ain't off of anything. It's off of some intelligence and skill.
Yeah.
Like you can slow the game down.
Sure.
You don't have to jump on the rim to do this. Win basketball games. Understand what you're doing, and it's gonna be fun regardless.
That's a fact, man. And we got some YouTube comments. Julian DeLuna says, "Who's gonna win?" That's a perfect time to take to let you guys get the discount and put your predictions in right now. Who is going to win? It's 51-51. We all tied up. I'm giving y'all a discount, letting y'all put y'all predictions in late to let us know who y'all think going to win this game. And, oh, my gosh, D. Hackett. D. Hackett's in the building. My goodness. D. Hackett's
He's
getting
not
off.
playing right now. He's going
He ain't playing no games.
He taking
I
care
like
of the
it,
crib.
man.
I respect it.
I like it. Oh, Trey ball on the fast break like that. Grigonis. There goes Seska, man. They getting rolling. Yeah, you got to burn that time out.
Yeah.
You got to burn that time out. ASAPery. They about to get it going. Man, it's tough, man. Julian DeLuna said they sticking with Asvel. And then sticking. DBG says, my brother wants to hoop outside of the U.S. How can he put himself out there? It's a good question, man. I think you got to get an agent. An agent's the best way to, in this day and age, because you got to have contacts in Europe. You know what I mean? So you low-key need an agent to kind of get your name.
Somebody that knows somebody, yeah.
For sure, man. It's tough, man. And I think one thing that I dislike about, fans in general, and then sometimes it's players, and it's not their fault. They just don't know sometimes, man. Is people think it's really easy to just get in Europe and just hoop and have a great career. Like, it's hard enough to get on a team. It's hard enough to stick on a team. And then it's hard enough to get to these, then it's hard enough to get to these certain levels of Europe. You know what I'm saying? So,
and man. Like you said, you gotta know, you gotta have some contacts, and then they gotta trust that contact that you even worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, man. And so it's tough, but that's why I say, like, on these shows, like, we got players that are, Daniel Hackett, he's eclipsed 2,000 points. Like, that matters, man. That 2,000 points says a lot more than just, okay, he scored 2,000 points. It's like he's been on EuroLeague.
Longevity.
He's been consistent. He's been longevity. Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's and that's what we celebrate when we announce these milestones. It shows, the quality of player that has been able to play at this high level for a long period of time. So
for a long period of time,
I think that's
because it's
a lot of guys don't get that opportunity, man. But we sitting here at 56-51. CSKA Moscow is up against LDLC Asvel. We got a minute and 54 left in this third quarter, and Asvel need a spark right now.
They need a push.
They definitely need a spark right now because, and it's unfortunate, man. I was looking forward to seeing the young boy Wembanyama. He's been obviously, one of the highlight players, especially of the young players in this season.
Right.
But he's not on the floor this evening, battling I think it was a bone contusion in his right shoulder, but it'll be nice to see him when he gets back, man. I'm really impressed with that kid as well. I think he just turned 18.
Yeah, man. I've been in the French league for the past 2 years, and I've seen him, and just over from my year in Paris to my year in Gravelines, what he was doing at Nanterre last year, I was like, oh man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you won't be here long.
Yeah, he's tough, man.
You need to be on somebody. Tough. Yeah, he's skilled too. Like, just checking his workouts when he was working out with Rudy Gobert. I'm like, wow. 16,
he's
17.
tough, man. Super tough, man. Super tough. C. Jones, Trey ball. Hey, tie game, 56-56. While we tied, man, this is a perfect time to check back at our head-to-head matchup with Lexi Sved and Elliot Kobo. Let's get a quick update on that. Sved sitting at 9 points, 2 assists. And we also have Elliot Kobo putting together a nice game on his end as he has 10 points and 5 assists, I believe. 10 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds. So they're
Okay,
not
see, get in
playing
your
up to
bag.
they're not playing up to their norm, but they're definitely making their presence felt. Anytime they're on the floor, man, you gotta have your eyes open. They'll run off some points in a hurry. Definitely run some points off in a hurry. Sved turns it over. They out. Cahoody with the and one. Asvel got some life. They got some life to end this third quarter.
There go that spark.
There go that spark, man. That's all they needed. Now look like Asvel ready to turn that corner. We're gonna have us a nice little fourth quarter. Everybody back home. Let us know who y'all rolling with.
Who gonna throw the last punch, huh? Who gonna throw the last punch?
We got a nice fourth quarter shaping up right now, man. Vespa Mato says CSKA is a stronger team, but I'm hoping Asvel will win. Okay, just for fun, looks like he's going for CSKA. Julian DeLuna sticking with Asvel. I'm not mad at that at all.
French mob.
Yep. Yo, you know why the game's still close, man? You want to go back on your word, or you gonna stand 10 toes down? I need to know where you at. Who you want to come over to the CSKA side? You know what I mean? We got space for you.
Nah, we cool. We cool. You know, I'm gonna stick with my French mob.
Hey, whenever you're ready to cross that velvet rope, you know what I mean? We got a nice seat here for you. You know what I mean?
Nah, we cool. I'm gonna stick with the French mob, man. I've been rolling with the French mob. There you go.
Lexi. There you go. Cahoody at the buzzer. No good. Man, we got us a shootout, ladies and gentlemen. It is definitely a shootout, and that is the end of the third quarter. And we have a score of CSKA Moscow sitting on top 62 to Asvel 61. Heading into the third quarter, everybody back home, please go check out the Fantasy Challenge EuroLeague's Fantasy League at fantasychallenge.euroleague.net. There's gonna be there'll be a double week in the Turkish Airlines EuroLeague, so that'll have a big impact on the EuroLeague Fantasy Challenge. With this double round week. So please go to fantasychallenge.euroleague.net. Check out the fantasy game, manage your team, buy, trade players, play with your friends. It's a great time, and best of all, it's free. You can't beat free. Not even after the holiday season. It's still a good look. So go on and check that out, and we'll see how y'all guys do heading into our next week, man. So heading into this fourth quarter, man. Let's see. What do you think? What do you think is the game plan? What are both coaches saying right now? You could take either coach. What would you be saying right now? What are some things that you see heading into this fourth quarter?
Me.
If I'm CSKA, we got to slow the game down.
Yeah.
Asvel's getting a lot of layups.
Like I said before, and like I was saying, all they got to do is speed the game up, get control of it. But honestly, we got to speed the game up. I'm an Asvel. Keep it going. Keep it fluid. Do not make this a half court game, because we do not want to stick around and run through picks and screens and let their shooters get open and get off like how they kind of got in the third quarter. So we gotta get some stops mainly, so we can get out and get in this open court and let my guards run.
Nah, that's a fact, man. That is definitely a fact. And in case you guys were not aware, we had other games in EuroLeague. Yesterday, Barcelona beat Efes at home, and they got back to their winning ways, beating Efes 82-77, and Monaco defeated Bayern Munich 63-78, which was the other game in EuroLeague. But our fourth quarter is underway, and let's see who's gonna pull this one out. And look like Moscow still trying to pound it in, play that bully ball.
They going high low.
Play that bully ball. Play that bully ball. That's what the weight room's for.
That's one thing about Euro. If they have bigs, they gonna use them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They gonna use them.
They gonna use them, man. And it's it's always tough. It's always tough. I think when you're a guard switching on a big, obviously now you got to get down there and wrestle, and it's always tough to decide whether you want to front or whether you just want to try and push him up the lane. You know what I'm saying? It's because it's like when you front, man, that's when they pushing on your back and they can just throw it over the top, and then you never really quite know who's behind you. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, me as a guard, if I switch, I would never front. There's nobody gonna be there. Trust me. I didn't nobody's gonna be there, so don't do that. Because then it's gonna be you front. You're gonna get sealed up the line. You a guard. You weigh $180, whatever. They're gonna put that little big knee in you and ride you up that pain. And now you sealed for the high low for real. Nah, just let them catch it, and hopefully they just shoot a jump hook because they scared to dribble.
Right. Look like Voigtman got the and one on the pump fake drive. Jessica got bigs, man. They're leading EuroLeague in offensive rebounds, man, and I think they average 12 rebounds a game. And this game, they're sitting at 9 offensive rebounds for the game. Asvel is only sitting at 5 offensive rebounds. Yeah, they big, man. They big, and that's what you were saying.
They big from point to center, even when they put in somebody else. They got Ballin' Boy. He probably not big, but he active.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he athletic. He long.
They wings is 6'6", 6'7". Like gracious,
right?
They big.
Yeah, they definitely big, man. And we got a replay of the Charles Kahudi dunk. So
another turnover committed. Can Ukov rescue the play? No, he can't. It's Antoine Dio who comes down with it. Lead pass finds Charles Kahudi, who gets to the goal and finishes through the contact.
Charles Kahudi with the and one there. And here we are, 5-point lead for CSKA Moscow, 66-61. We got a little over 8 minutes left in this game. Like Ballin' Boy got fouled there under the basket.
They are humongous. Oh my goodness. You can't that's probably that's what I see. You get it's a tale of two tapes. Asvel got little guards. They try and switch or whatever. They going straight high low. Get that? They going straight to the paint. I like it. I mean, shoot, that's how you make them play grown man basketball.
Right. But I mean, look at this Trey ball. I mean, look at this lineup for CSKA. They're huge right now.
They're huge, bro.
They are huge right now. CSKA is huge right now. It's funny because it's almost like the.
How tall is Alexis?
Alexis like 6'7".
6. Yeah, he's running a point. He
Alexis big. 6'6". Yeah, he's somewhere around there. But he big.
He big. He running a point. They 2-man 6'8". They 3-man 6'8", 6'9". They got Ballin' Boy running the 4 just because he active.
Look at him. They rotating too. They rotate.
Crazy. This probably their best. This their big lineup.
Oh, Lexi got to hold that.
Nah, you know he like to make them passes.
Nah, he do. But you got to know who you throwing. KYP. Got to know your personnel. Marcus Knight. Bang, bang.
That's a big hit right there.
71-66. That is a big shot.
That's a big shot. It could have got
That's definitely a big shot. Yeah. Look, big man getting saucy out there.
You see him though? They out here playing basketball.
Big man getting saucy out there. I like it. Nah, that's a fact, man. And that's a fact. What's the name? Julian DeLuna says Asvel needs to get stops and make possessions count. That is definitely a fact. You definitely need to get spots to. Vespa Mato says having the control of the rhythm is so important at almost every game. What does Briante think about that? What do you think about having control of the rhythm and that importance on a basketball game?
Controlling the game for a point guard is vital because one thing you just said, KYP, That's going to be one thing popping in your head when it comes down to pivotal moments in the game. It's going to come down to time management, time and score. It's going to come down to a lot of things being the point guard. So controlling the game is going to be one. That's one thing that I love. That's a big hit right there, D Hackett. One thing about controlling the game for a point guard is pivotal, because that means you know everything that's going on. You know fouls. You know what's the 1-on-1 count. You know how many timeouts you have. You know what's your next play, the next couple plays. You know it's easily to flow. It's kind of like an agenda that you have. So that means everything's fluid. When you got fluidity, it's not too much that's gonna go wrong. That fluidity gives confidence, and when you got confidence as a basketball player, that's gonna build towards you winning the game. Like confidence is gonna help you in a long way.
Nah, that's a fact, man. And as D Hackett just hit that 3-pointer, man, he's sitting at 20 points and 5 rebounds, man. Look like he's going for back-to-back
for another
MVP of the week. You know, he's been in EuroLeague for a decade, and that was his first MVP of the week, man. Which is kind of crazy, but you know, obviously there's just a ton of talent in EuroLeague.
Shows his growth still.
It shows his growth as well.
And even at year 10, he's still finding ways to make himself a better
basketball
player. That's elite.
For sure.
That's elite.
Nah,
that's still fun. That's love for the game.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. Getting it done at a high level, man. And he got his team sitting on top, 76-68. And
offensive foul. I knew that was coming. God.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and Kubernov, man. Hey, shout out to him for getting out there and guarding the Kobo, man. Look at him. He out there sitting down with him, sliding.
They got the bigs out at half court, sliding and rotating. That's scary. That's scary. But what is he, like 6'9", 6'8"?
Man, he big. I don't know his let me see. Man, D Hackett is getting to it. Another one. D Hackett is getting to it. Kubernov is 6'8".
6'8"?
He's 6'8". Out there sitting down. Out there sitting down. Out there sitting down.
Not
man,
back
and
there.
up. CSKA Moscow's up. Nah, he out there. He out there. 78-68. CSKA's up 10. CSKA's got an interesting lineup out there. Got a whole lot of bigs, but they sitting down. They sitting down with these guards and
look at them
up at half, man. Man, there's a lot of heart, man.
Back there protecting the rim. He putting stuff in the
seventh row. That joint. Man, I think it was. I don't know if it was last week or 2 weeks ago. Man, somebody came in tried to punch on him, and he sent that thing back. Yeah, Ballin Boy ain't playing no games this year. We got another one. GR6 Costa says, "Yo, Briante, as an Olympiacos fan, I'll never forget your passion on the court, brother. Hope you're doing good." And you got a lot of Olympiacos fan over here, man. A lot of Olympiacos love, man. That's dope. Super dope to see. Super dope to see, man. So, what Asvel got to do to get back in this game, man? Down 10. Coming down.
Any basketball game, anytime you're trying to get into a basketball game, it's gonna start with stops. If you don't get stops, you ain't too much you're gonna be doing, because you can't go back and forth if you're down. So, right here, they got the ball right here. You get a bucket and a stop. The best thing you could do is try to get 3 stops in a row. Yeah, get 3 stops in a row is the first thing they should do. Get you 3 stops in a row, then you see where you at.
That's a fact, man. There's no 10-point play. You know what I mean? You just gotta do it with hustle and getting defense, man. But 10 points is not impossible, especially with 5 minutes left. You know, you can start chipping away. You know what I'm saying? Win each minute by 2 points, and you'll be right there at the end. So, you know, they in good shape, man. And I like this effort. You got Gist and was that Marcus Knight going for the offensive rebound there. That's the energy they need. Got to get some more possessions. Get some more possessions, you're gonna be all right.
For sure.
Definitely need some extra possessions, man. And But CSKA's sitting at they got 10 offensive rebounds, man. That's a lot of extra shots.
They're
But they
humongous
also
now that you look at.
they also have 13 turnovers though. And Asvel has 10 turnovers. So, CSKA's not doing the greatest job of taking care of the ball, but at least they're getting offensive rebounds to kind of offset that, man. But,
Right.
Going back to D. Hackett, man, 22 points. He's shooting 8 for 11 from the field, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. He's putting the game. He's drawing 6 fouls. He's putting together a nice game today.
Yeah, he's controlling it.
And Asvel's getting contributions from everybody. It's pretty even spread across. Ellie's leading the way with 12, but Marcus Knight has 11. Gitz got 10. So, but yeah, they definitely gonna need some stops in the bucket here. Let's see what kind of action they run out of this. Okay, you got a nice switch. Got the switch you wanted. But yeah, man. Going back to William Howard, who we haven't seen today, man, is the second leading 3-point shooter. He I don't know if you guys remember way back in the French EuroLeague derby, so to speak. When Monaco and Asvel were playing, he hit that half court game winning shot. Yeah, he hit that game winning shot from half court to help him win round 12 MVP. And yeah, man, I think Asvel could definitely be using his 3-point shooting, especially on the road. As they've been struggling shooting the 3 on the road, and they're struggling right now shooting 21% from the 3. But you could definitely use your shooter in games like this. Never hurts to have another sniper on the floor, but
definitely space the court out for sure.
Yeah, but their problems are defensively right now. They're in the bonus.
D. Hackett's a handful.
Yeah, he a big guard, 6'5". He a big guard. He's strong. You know what I mean? He handles the ball. And he one of them guys, because he's tall and he dribbles it a little high, as a smaller guard, you think you could get to that rock. And then he's going to lean on you.
He got a big
what he doing
for you to get. Yeah,
right.
Man, you ain't just about to take it, so you got to get around.
Nah.
Yeah.
He know what he doing, man. He know what he doing. He just kind of puts you to sleep. He kind of puts you to sleep with it. It's kind of like Kalakis is the same way, too. Another big guard, dribble that joint high. You think you right there to rip him, and then before you know it.
But that's his comfort zone.
For sure. Marcus Knight. Yes, sir. Everything $3 in the corner store. There we go. 9-point game. 9-point game. They're right there.
Stop.
See what
something that's gonna help.
Yeah. You gotta sit down. Yo, what are you doing? What's the name? Ostrowski got a Ostakowski. He's got a
another one?
Stop the ball, man, on that.
Yeah.
There you go. Asvel got another opportunity. Ellie, tray ball.
Dang.
We got a game, ladies and gentlemen. 74-80. Asvel done hit back-to-back threes. We got a 6-point game now. Six-point game now with 3.5 left. Asvel is not going to lay down. We still got some time left. Let us know who y'all think is going to win this game, as we got a tight one here. We got a 6-point game with 3.5 left. It might be the start of a comeback. For Asvel, man. It might be the shot that they needed, but only time will tell. I think CSKA's definitely, if history proves itself right, CSKA's definitely about to come into this next out of this timeout and punch it inside.
Oh,
they're
man.
Down low, probably one of their bigs.
There's some high-low action coming for sure.
Yeah. They definitely about to, get it down to the bigs. Let's just let this clock drain out a little bit and get some high percentage shots.
We already in the bonus, so
Yeah, for
Let's
sure.
go ahead and they ain't gonna want to foul us with 2 feet in the paint, but let's throw it inside.
Yeah,
12
nah,
and
without a
9.
doubt, man. But I think with them in the bonus though, man, I would like to see the ball in Alexi's hands because Alexi's good at drawing fouls. Daniels was doing a great job, obviously drawing fouls today, but Alexi, he's made a career off drawing fouls as well. So, I like to see. I wouldn't be
It
surprised if
sound
they
good.
had a
But
secondary
who gonna
action.
have the ball?
Yeah.
You know who gonna have the ball in their hand? Number 10.
Yeah.
he what they leaning on right now.
He grooving right now. Yeah, he grooving right now. You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
They leaning on that. There go your man.
Splat.
Splat.
There you go. There you go.
That's the same action they've been running the whole time. They got to make him curl that because they keep trying to shoot over the top and he fades to the corner.
They try to shoot the gap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
and like I said, they're setting screens in Europe. So
found Gister for the quick dunk. 83-74. Yeah, they setting screens, man, and that's what makes it so tough. It's tiring too, chasing Svet off all these screens.
Look, same action. Don't make them curl it, yeah. But yeah,
tough screen.
Slip.
Yep. Yeah. That's a layup. Shengalia puts them back up 9, 85-76. We got 2.5 left. See if Asvel can get a quick one.
And one.
And one. There we go.
See?
Okay. Asvel showing life. Only down 7 now. Chris Jones going to the line. That was just a lazy foul, man. That was a lazy foul.
That's the old head foul. Come on, Lex.
You know better than that.
You know better. Come on,
you know better.
Give him the 2.
Give him the 2. Yeah, just give him the 2, man.
Give him the 2. Oh, come on, man. Come on, big dog. You know better than that. And that's not even your help out the corner. You know that.
Right. Strong side corner, man. Can't do that. What happened here? That free throw didn't count. Was it a lane violation? I don't know what happened.
Did he get the ball?
Shot one. I don't know. They let him shoot another one. All right.
I'll take it.
Whatever. Yeah,
right.
85-79. We got a 6-point game.
One stop right game.
Here we go. That's all they need.
Floppy action.
Svet.
Another.
Okay, he missed it. Okay, let's see if you can get the bucket. Go on, push it. Go on, push the ball. Make a decision.
Two easy ones.
Oh, that's tough. He got the rebound, though. Okay, set it back up. Take your time.
Get you a good one. Get you a good one.
Yeah. Get a good one for sure. Floater.
That's tough, see.
Oh, there we go.
OG.
OG with the tip in.
He know what he's doing.
I like that action for. They are not stopping the ball. What is wrong with them? Asvel is not stopping the ball. They just letting Hackett turn the corner.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
Supposed to switch this guard to guard little brush screen. They're confusing them because look, Okobo supposed to take the switch, not hedge on Alexi. That's supposed to be a automatic switch, and then you take the shot away by Alexi flaring out. Yeah, so that's the confusion they've been getting on it the whole night. Switch it. It's a guard to guard getting down here. D Hackett had 6 layups tonight off of that. Off of them scared of Alexi flaring out. But you give up an open layup. Like, dang, don't shoot yourself in the foot.
about to get an MVP. D Hackett about to get an MVP off of them not switching.
You worried about Alexi shooting threes, but he about to get 30 off of 2-pointers.
Man, for real. 30 off of 2-pointers.
You scared about somebody shooting threes. He shooting layups. He gave you 30. He made 2 threes and shot all layups because y'all couldn't switch one action. Like,
yeah, that's crazy,
about
man.
it. That's killing me right now. That's hurting me. That's eating me up inside as a point guard.
Nah, that's tough.
Shoot,
Mr. Long one. Yeah, that's a tough one. Hackett shooting 9 for 12 from the field, 27 points. 9 for 12,
Layup.
6 for 8 from 2.
And he got
6 for 8 from
28.
2.
Like, yeah. He got 20. That's what I'm talking about. He don't got to shoot 15 shots. Confuse something on this switch. I'm going to get all layups. I'm not going to trip out on you. I'm going to give you 30 and I only shot 12 shots.
Yo, that's crazy.
He almost got 30. He shot 12 shots. Come on now. Like, them layups. He 9 for 12.
They giving him layups. Right.
Man, that's lit. I ain't disrespect. That's lit. I ain't even going to hold you. Run it until they give you 40. I don't care. Run it up.
Yeah, that's their problem. Let them figure it out.
That's their problem for sure. Let them figure that out. We gonna run it the whole time.
Man, that's
crazy.
Yeah. I just don't understand how you don't switch it, dog. It's like you see it coming. And they've been seeing it like.
He got 3 layups.
Yeah.
I can remember he got 3 layups off the going left, going to his strong hand. Then he got 2 going right.
Yeah, nah, that's
you gotta
that's
switch
crazy,
it,
man. And shout out to my man Novak. We got a Cheska fan in the building. Everybody, we got a little less than a minute left, man. You got any last comments or questions, man? Throw them in the chat box, and we'll get to them as we got 45 seconds left. Asvel down 7. Looking for a miracle here. And let's see if they're going to get one. Okay, Marcus Knight with a quick layup. There we go. 88-83. Okay, we got 5-point game, 2-possession game. We got like 38, 39 seconds left. You fouling?
We gotta make this game
timeout?
We gotta make this game long.
Yeah, you gotta extend the game. You gotta extend the game.
Either right.
Try to get a quick steal, obviously.
Either you get the steal, but if you don't, it's got to be foul because ain't nothing else for you to do but turn. They already in the bonus. Your work done there, so you gotta get the ball. You have to get the ball. So if you don't, it's a free throw competition. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you definitely gotta take the foul, man, and take your chances from there. And everybody that's joining us here late. You can go watch this. You can go watch this episode on demand on EuroLeague's YouTube channel. We've been sitting here. It's been a great episode. A lot of fun. A lot of dope stories. A lot of just entertaining commentary, to say the least. Man, it's been a great show. So go back and watch this on EuroLeague's YouTube channel. It'll definitely be worth it. But yeah, so important to practice. So, it's definitely got to get your free throw shooters in there. This is not the time to have all those bigs in there.
The bigs in there.
This is not the time. Like, y'all chill. Y'all go chill.
Y'all cool. Y'all got us to this point. Y'all got us to this
right,
point.
It's not your time right now.
It's time to get our little.
Oh, he turned it over.
Oh.
He turned it over. Oh, they called a charge. That is a smart play. Wow.
That's a great play.
Wow. Ooh.
And this is why I inherited a floater.
You gotta let it go.
Europe is why my game got so much better in the in-between. It's because they made you think about playing in college again and people actually taking charge. They really taking charges.
Yeah.
Like you leave your feet in that paint, it's a charge. They got you.
But yeah, we got a nice comment from Team Jazzy. Thank you. It says great show. Keep them coming. So we got some nice comments here. But for sure. But I think one thing players don't realize and probably don't think about as much. As especially as guards, we think about extending our 3-point range, but I think we need to also think about extending our floater range because that's where you get into that's where we get into trouble running into them charges and stuff like that. Yeah, like you get a little, and then you always move a little forward on the floater, just kind of, even if Marcus shot the floater, he still would have been coming forward. Yeah, some chance to slow down. So extending your floater range. I think is
Exactly.
important, man. I think that's really important.
That really helped me out though. Like my floater extend from like the free throw in, so it's like,
yep,
it's cool. It's like I don't have to step inside too much inside the paint. But then once I hit one of those from the free throw, then there's the big coming up, and then I can get down.
Yeah, now you got to come in higher. Now you can get down.
Yeah.
Get right to the rim.
Quick finish.
Now you can get right to the rim from there.
Exactly.
No, that's a fact. That's a
free throw game.
That's a fact. Yeah, they just took a foul. 9 seconds left. 88-83. CSKA Moscow is up against Asvel. And we got Marius Grigonis at the free throw line. I think we might as well. You can probably go and put these 2 points in there. You can put those 2 points in the bucket.
You can lock them in.
Put them 2 in the bucket. Yeah, you can lock that in. You can go write that in the stat book with pen, with a permanent marker.
Go ahead and
if they still got stat books, you remember them old school stat books? You had somebody mama in the stands.
Fill that bubble in all the way, deep brown. That jump pen like
you already know that's
them 2 free throws almost came back to him.
Man, 90-83, 7-point game, 9 seconds left, man. This game is over, in my opinion. If y'all think differently, let me know in the comments, but this game is over, man. I guess we can go on and talk about it right now. Who the MVP so far, man?
And
who's your MVP for this game? Not for this game. For this game right here. Who's your MVP? It doesn't need to be said.
That's an easy one. D. Hackett for sure. He led the charge. He led the charge for sure.
Yeah.
Like they say, it was an energy game. It's an energy game. And he showed his vetness, and he showed his level of understanding of what type of game this was. Like you said, nobody want to get swept in the EuroLeague season. You don't want to hear that next year.
For sure.
You don't want that. Nobody want to hear that. And you want to take care of the crib. He did what he's supposed to do as the general.
Nah, for sure.
The MVP.
For sure. Yeah, he definitely did it. Man. And we got a message from Vespa Mato, said, nice show, man. We appreciate you tapping in with us, Vespa Mato. We appreciate your comments throughout the show as well. But yeah, man, it's D Hackett, man. He's definitely D Hackett's gonna make an appearance on Swish Cultures tomorrow. That's definitely a fact.
That's easy call. I can't wait to comment it and how many layups he had off of the switch.
layup.
Yeah.
6 seconds left. They just gonna have to throw something up at this point. See, look, ain't nobody trying to get that buzzer beater FGA. No, nobody want to shoot that 3. Put them percentages down, huh? Keep passing that joint around. You shoot it.
Hey, what's crazy is though in the EuroLeague that point spread is so crazy.
That point,
sometimes you have to shoot. You have to shoot that end of the even if it's a half. You gotta shoot it. You never know. We might need those 3 points.
Yeah, those points matter, man, and that's definitely it's definitely an important piece of EuroLeague and and your team's success. So, it's definitely important, man. But yo, Briante, man, I had a great time. I appreciate you pulling up and enjoying the show with us, man. You brought a lot of life to it, a lot of energy, like you do on the court, man, and. Just personally, man, I thank you, and I can't wait to see you back on the court, man, and and to get you back on Swish Cultures as well, man.
I appreciate the opportunity. It was a fun time, man. I don't know, I might be a commentator when I get out of this game, man.
Man, we're gonna have to run it back, man. We're gonna have to bring you back on this joint, man.
Yeah, for sure. I would love to do that, man. Watch some hoops, man. It was enjoyment. I appreciate it, and for sure, I'm gonna be back on Swish Cultures before April. For sure, I'm gonna be the comeback story, just like a Kobo.
For sure. And Vespa Motto said, so nice we had the opportunity to speak with Briante. So the fans are appreciating it as well, man. So that's super dope. But everybody back home, thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe on EuroLeague's YouTube channel. You can go back and watch this episode on demand on EuroLeague's YouTube channel and all of our other episodes as well with all the great players that we've had. Please stay tuned for next week. We'll be coming back on Thursday. And everybody, please enjoy your weekend. Have fun. Be safe. And we'll catch y'all next week. And we're out.